just recording this wonderful sounds. Wow, that's the thing that I just can't compare with the feeling when you fall in love. You don't know what's happening, you don't know how can you do this again, but you feel that you are over-existing in this moment. You understand everything.
Hello, my name is Eline Perez and you're listening to Are You an Artist? Today's episode is with Denys Rodnyansky and it's about film directing, acting, creating music and singing opera. A very interesting episode in which Denys also shares his experience of coming from Ukraine to London, so have a wonderful time listening.
Do you fancy one more drink? You are the one who could light up the night. I wonder what you think about my arms holding you tight. And she will sing, I don't really know you, but want to be close to, and you'll never know, so just make sure you and let it go. Stay with me tonight. This tiny spark of ours should be traced. Just give it some time. We're both into this never-ending chase, but stay and make it alright. Nobody knows the universe is made, but just in case, let's start with time and space and space and space. Lucas will play trumpet. Stay with me tonight. This tiny spark of ours should be traced. Just give it some time. We're both into this never-ending chase. Just stay and make it alright. No one ever know how universe was made, but just in case, let's start with time and space. In space, in space, in space. Oh, just make sure you will let it go.
Dear Denys, when I first met you working at the bar, I didn't know that you were an actor coming from Ukraine. You have worked for many productions, 12 movies and shows according to Google, but I am sure it is more. And you have recently played Nikita Khrushchev in A World Divided. You even have the Best Actor nomination at the highest courses of producers and script in 2006. You can also sing opera, play the guitar and produce music, and I read somewhere that you could do karate too. So welcome to the podcast, Denys, and the first question is, are you an artist?
Oh my God, Ellen, I'm so impressed. You get prepared quite well. I guess I am an artist because like all my life since I was 5, I decided that I will be a singer. And after that, I started to playing guitar at 11 and playing bass at 16. Yeah, and become an actor during the university even. So I had 5 years of university where I was starting to be a cinema director.
Oh.
Yeah, and we had a quite strong acting course, which was 3 years long. Mm-hmm. So after that course finished, I got an invitation to the TV drama in Ukraine and played a lead role at once. So it was my first role. I was so excited. Oh my God. And I can't even believe that I will get some money from it. Uh-huh. After working as an actor, I decided to be a cinema director because acting is not very serious. You know, you can get the role or you cannot. Mm-hmm. And it's not very stable. Mm-hmm. So you have to be a director to have more bookings. Mm-hmm. And I decided to be a director and I made one short movie. It had plenty of awards on our local festivals, and also it was in a Cannes Shorts Film Festival, but out of challenge program.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was so so good. After that, I decided that directing is also not too stable, not too serious, because the head of the production is a producer, right? So producer choose the director he will work with or he will not. So I decided to become a producer. Oh my goodness.
So then actor, director, producer.
Yeah. So after that, I decided that TV industry is not very good in Ukraine, and it's not very stable. So to have a stability, you should have your own business. And I forced myself to be a businessman. I remember how hard it was for me, because all these things like time management, like people controlling or motivating, or all HR things, it was like rocket science for me. And I forced myself. It was so hard to break yourself and make someone else from yourself. And I made it for 10 years. I had 3 companies and one innovative investing project as well. And after 10 years, I just understood that, okay, it brings me money, but it doesn't bring me happiness. So I have a money, but I don't feel happy about it. And I decided to sell the business and come back to acting. And it was really well. I had like 100 shooting days per year last 2 or 3 years in Ukraine before the war started. And after the war started, there was a half of year of volunteering and ammunition supplying. And after that, I left Ukraine, came here, and decided that I will not do anything except my main goals. It's an acting and music. Because I already tried it. I already got that it's wrong. It's not for me. And that time I came here in London, I was 40 years old. And I decided that I should never live not my life again. And I decided to become an actor here.
So
and
different
it
language?
Yes, I already knew the language. It's such a funny story. When I was in Ukraine, I thought that my English is perfect. Like people said so. And it was so sad for me when I came here. And my friend invited me to a British film made by British production about the British people for the British audience. And sitting in the hall, I just got that I don't understand a word. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here in this country? I would never speak. No, I would. You know, I'm a positive guy. Never say never. I would speak like the British actors, but it would be approximately in the next 500 years. So 500 years and I'm British. It will be good. Never give up. You know? But I don't have a 500 years. And I met a British guy. His name is John, and we made a music project which called East One West, and there was many beautiful songs and music videos. By the way, one of that music video, we had a brilliant dancer, our French dancer and actress, Eline Paras. Which made a wonderful role in our single Dystopian Future.
So it's really fun.
Yes, it was a bit fun and cold.
And cold. I mean, London.
Nobody knows about that, but yeah, it was. Yeah, and I just realized that to be a singer, I don't need to learn all these thousands of British words and British pronunciation. I can just rehearsal it. So it's a few words that you should learn how to pronounce it properly, and you can be a British singer. And after that, I realized that the singers here in the UK had a great opportunity to earn money instead of the situation in Ukraine when it's like almost hopeless. And here, we can do this. And now I see the light in the end of the tunnel again. Now I have 2 music projects. One of them is my own solo project, not in East One West anymore. And another one is a tribute show of one famous artist. I hope soon you will hear about that, and also we will have videos. That's my artistic experience of my life shortly. So I can be a businessman, I can be a casual worker, I can be anyone, but I'm doing the best as an artist, definitely. I am. Even in childhood, when all my friends was going football, fishing, or I don't know, running, fighting, I just needed to have a guitar. If I have a guitar, you can lose me for 3 or 4 hours easily like this. Just, and this is all I need. This is a harmony.
And how did you learn to sing?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I was learning to sing very early because my father is a singer as well.
I didn't know
my
that.
dad is a singer and a guitar player, and he had a band as well. They were playing covers in Ukrainian, in Russian, because that time the Ukraine was the part of the Soviet Union, and and Ukrainian culture was destroyed so much. So everybody should speak Russian if they wanted to have a good future. Yeah, so I was a singer since I was 6. I used to sing in the kids' chorus. It was in the Soviet Union as well. It was in 1987. And after that, I took many private lessons in 15 years old, I guess. And after that, I was studying in a conservatory in Kiev, in National Music Academy, on the opera singing classes.
Wow.
Yeah, and I had a tenor voice that days. Now it's baritone. It means I have a bottom of the baritone and the higher notes as a tenor.
Okay.
So the voice comes.
Can you do your lowest note and your highest note?
Like
wow.
this. Now it's become less because in older days it was 3.5 octaves, and now it's about 2.5, maybe 3.
Okay.
And I was singing all the tenors, arias, as Nessun dorma, as La Donna mobile, and all this opera styles. I love it so much.
And was that when you were still in school, or was that when you were studying as an actor?
It was the last year of my school studying and the first 2 years of my studying in university. So it was 3 years studying there in conservatory. And I had 3 universities at the same time, basically, in these days. I was studying in Ukrainian National Culture and Arts University as a TV director. The second one was in a conservatory as opera tenor. And the third one was the National Physical Training University as a weightlifter.
Wow.
So I had a very tough schedule. Yeah, I just remember how many of my friends told me that you should choose something to focus, and I couldn't decide. Like, how can I choose from the things I love? Yeah, and it was pretty hard. But after that, life just set all in their places as usual. Sports university went first. The conservatory went the second, and basically I didn't become a TV director, but I became an actor. And I was taking a lot of singing private lessons. And I'm really into singing. Especially my favorite thing is to come up with the harmonies.
Is it?
Oh my God. I love it. So when I heard first time Bee Gees music, you remember the 3 singers, they singing falsetto. Ha, 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 staying alive, staying alive. That band. And they always had 3 voices, harmonies. And it was so interesting to listen for each of them. So this one sings here, this one sings here, another one sings here. And together this is an accord. Oh my God, it sounds so good. And so for me, I hear the intervals and the harmonies. as I can see the colors and also taste the flavors.
Wow.
So yeah, the flavor, for example, like with the coffee with the hazelnuts, tastes like quinta. It's a 5. It's a C and G together. This is a quinta. So
Wow.
coffee with the hazelnuts flavors taste for me like this.
That's so true.
Yeah. It's hard to explain if you understand what I mean.
I understand, but I never hear things when I taste something like. But I kind of understand.
Yeah, but you can feel this this harmony. It's G and C. For example, this is G and G octava. It sounds different and it tastes different. Or quarta. That's like kind of vanilla. Oh my god.
That's so cool.
Just hear what can you hear me? Oh wow, what I'm talking about. Don't call emergency. Don't call emergency. I'm a normal person. I'm not a cycle. It's okay. Yeah, but that way I can describe how I feel the music. I feel it as a sound, I feel it as a flavor, and I see it as a colors.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And when you create a new song,
Yeah.
how does it come to you?
It depends. Sometimes I just start improvising. Like you just walking down the street and you hear your steps. And after that, you're thinking, how can I do the snare? So this is the kick. You can do. What if we will make it in some different ways? So the beat is ready, and after that you start just improvising. Just right now came up with the melodies, just improvising, and it's a bass line which come first. Like this, yeah. And after that, I took my dictaphone. It's always with me in my phone, and I recorded just with my mouth. Just walking down the street. People look at me as a crazy guy, and yeah, I'm just walking around and started. Yeah, and after that, you come home, and it's so important because when the melody comes to you, it comes fast and it goes fast. So you should record it, and you can come up with more melodies, with more parts, with more instruments in this song. And after that, I make lyrics. Usually it's my philosophical thoughts, but with some common and popular phrase in the chorus that's necessary. So I walked down the street and I decided to come up with the weirdest melody I ever made. What could it be? Like this is quite weird, right? But after that, if you add the bass, and this is the melody, and what can I do after that? Oh, it would be so cool to make a little bit Beatles. So this is a bit heavy metal, typical heavy metal order. And after that we came Beatles. Yeah, and after that, just you make a lyrics. John helped me with the lyrics, and it became love What can you do about love? How do we stop this heartaches and those heartbreaks? Oh, love. So yeah, that's how it happens. But sometimes a miracle happens when you just come up with the song with no sketches, with no takes. Like as it is, it goes from the space directly to your mind. And you even write a lyrics with no corrections.
Wow.
There was some time, because when I make a lyrics, it's a lot of corrections. And I can do it for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days, even for a week. But sometimes 10 minutes and it's ready. Wow. That's the moment when you feel yourself a creator, like a God's arm. So it's definitely the song from heaven, just recording this wonderful sounds. Wow, that's the thing that I just can't compare with the feeling when you fall in love. That's the thing. You don't know what's happening. You don't know how can you do this again, but you feel that you are over existing in this moment. You understand everything, how air is moving, how earth is rolling and spinning around, and you understand everything and you are in love with everything. Yeah, that's how I feel it.
And what would be your dream job today?
A singer.
Singer.
A musician, and an actor.
Okay.
And I'm so happy that those areas are so close.
Yeah.
Take a look at Sting, for example. He's a singer and he's an actor as well.
Yeah.
David Bowie, he's a singer and he's an actor as well.
I didn't know that.
Wonderful films like
wow.
Labyrinth. Yeah, I can recommend it. It's such a beautiful fairy tale. And David Bowie plays one of the roles there. And it's so cool. And Sting played in Dune, the old one, the old Dune.
And you would like to also maybe perform for a musical, no?
Yes, that was my childhood dream. And this is the thing I'm avoiding most of all. I like this stoical philosophy phrase that the happiness you are looking for is behind the things you are avoiding. So I was dreaming to sing in the musicals since I was a kid, and but after that, the musical was not a popular genre in Ukraine. Now I heard that Ukrainian theaters started to set up many musicals, but now I'm here in the musicals motherland, basically, and I'm very happy about that. But I need to have a singing trainer to sing in musicals, because there are so many details in musical singing. I guess I definitely have a chances to do that really well, but it's a time and money, and it's kind of thing that I need to put the work on it, like as many artist people, I have this thing when you always trying to delay something to procrastination. That's my enemy number one, I guess. Procrastination. Yeah. Okay, I will do it, but tomorrow. And tomorrow, you never do it. So if you want to do something, do it right now. Right now. That's the only chance to do this. Because tomorrow never happened. Tomorrow never comes. We have just today, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
we
need to do it right now. I even have 3 vocal trainers, which make people to get prepared for the musicals directly. I didn't write to them still. Yeah, that's annoying. It doesn't take too much time, right?
No.
You know what it's about, I guess? It's about like, I'm not good enough.
Yes.
They will take a look at me and said like, oh my God, no, he's not good enough and he's 42. Oh no, I will not even start. Ha ha ha, shame on you guys. And I would never hear that, because it will be an email, right?
Yeah.
But I already have it in my
the
mind.
voice in the head. Yeah, it's quite crazy.
Voices in the head, exactly.
So now it's more like random questions.
Yeah, let's go for it.
What makes you laugh?
Misunderstandings. It's so funny. Misunderstandings makes me laugh a lot when people mean something and other people answer, but didn't really understand. It happens to me very often
Yes.
because of languages. And there was a funny case with my brother. We were at the Athos. This is the island of Greece where the monastery is located. Do you know that? This is island of the monasteries and the monks. And sometimes they have tourists. And I was one of these tourists. And we were traveling around the island and living in the different monasteries. And we had a group about 15 people or something. And we came in a one monastery. It was very late. It was like 6 p.m. And in this monastery schedule, they fall asleep about 8 p.m. So the day's over because their day starts at 3 a.m. They just walking around, ringing the bell and waking everybody up.
That's when I was training in yoga. It was the same.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know about that. If I knew, I would not go there, definitely. But the thing, we came there very late. And the head of this monastery asked, what do you want? And we said, we want to stay for a night. Do you have rooms for us? Like, we have 15 people. You are 15 people? Yeah. And he said, like, are you serious? And my brother said, oh no, we are Ukrainians. Serious from Syria. That's the really funny misunderstanding. He was aggressively tuned about us because we made a problem for him. And he said, like, are you serious? And he supposed that we will be sad and go turn around and go find some other place to stay. But that joke, like, he understood him very well. But he said, like, no, we are Ukrainians. And that guy, the head of the monastery, began to laugh and let us in.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really, really nice. But it was such a moment when everybody started laughing. Yeah, it was good. And what else makes me laugh? The kids. I love kids, and especially when they are trying to speak like an adult.
Ah, yeah.
When they are very serious, like I was there and I heard this, and I was like... when they are trying to pretend an adults. Good movies, good food, love it, good weather. Yeah, many things makes me laugh. I think this is more things in this world that makes me laugh that makes me sad, I guess. Like,
that's good.
Pretty few things can make me sad, but the majority of the things in this world makes me laugh. Yeah, that's cool. I'm a positive person. I understood so much about myself thanks to your podcast. That's so good. Like, this is a nice tune. Can I come each morning and just kind of meditation?
Do you
just
pay
tune
me?
yourself. Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Therapist. Do you like to go to the supermarket?
Not really, to be honest. Because if I had like a magic stick that I can just make some kind of magics and food appears in my fridge immediately, I would not go to supermarket. Each time it's kind of a little bit stress for me.
Yeah.
There are so many people there with different energies. I'm not an introvert, but not an extrovert as well. When I meet people, I feel their energy very well. And it's a stress for me to be in the company of the people that I don't know because they have different energies and you never know what exactly these energies are. And I'm trying to be opened. And when you're opened, you accept everything.
Yeah.
And it could not be good things always. Sometimes you catch some bad things.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like to go to supermarket. And also the networking for me is a torture. I don't have an idea how British people do this, how they just start talk to the random people in a bus stops or in a
Yeah,
supermarket.
the small talk.
Oh my goodness, that's like so special arts for me. I know and I realize that it is a good skill, but for me it's a so big stress. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can talk to people quite easily when they starting first. So someone start to talk to me, I already feel their energy and I already know what to do to continue talk or to say like, I'm sorry, I'm late, I need to run. So that's why probably no, I don't like to go to supermarkets.
And very last question, if you could live a parallel life,
Yeah.
so you still have your life, but you have another life,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Oh, wow, such an interesting question. I never thought about it. It's so hard to answer. Maybe because I know why it's hard to answer. Uh, I guess I'm living my perfect life right here and right now.
Oh, wow.
There is nothing I would like to do if it would be another life. I would do the same. I would be, but I would, if I would have another life, I would be an actor and a musician, but I would not spend a time trying to be somebody else like I did in my life. I was trying to be a businessman. I was trying to be a cinema producer or something. And now I know that this is not mine. And the thing I feel passion is music, is performing, is creating, and I just would spend more time on it. And yeah, I would definitely live the same life as I do now, but without some mistakes. But mistakes it's also a good thing.
Yeah.
Because mistakes makes us like more clever, more strong, and what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? And yeah, I can say I would live like exactly the life I'm living now. I'm afraid I'm absolutely happy.
That's so cool. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Denys.
Yes, thank you too. It was so
Wonderful.
excited to talk to you and get to know that you prepared so well. My God, I understand so much about myself as well. Wow. Thank you very much, Aline. And yeah, it's a great honor to be a part of your wonderful podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers. Have a good day.
You too.